This is your boy King DDD. Today we are going to be doing a base build for the Typhoon. This is a larger group base. This is not quite the Zerg base, but it can take a hit and it's pretty cheap. The upkeep is great. The upkeep is 2k and 800 times I think 7. You get all this space. You can farm it up for the first couple of days. Same as the Trigon. This is a 7 TC base with 6 8 rocket bunkers. Good deal of protection on the outside and extra internal storage, so you'll have a good number of boxes. There's plenty of space to put extra beds, extra boxes, 2 or 3 workbench if you want. And I've estimated that this base could take, on the average raid, probably about 100 to 110 rockets. It can be rated for close to 70, but that's if they know what they're doing, and this design does some roof stacking, so from the roof it's going to be even more. Conventional raiding is out the window if you want to raid this base cheaply. Let's get to the base build.
Today we're going to be building a bigger group base I'm going to be calling the Typhoon. So let's get started. So we're going to have, I'm going to go ahead and B-grade all this to stone, just to make it easier to look at. And what we're going to do is we're just going to build a square. And 2 like this, and then we're going to stack out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that we have, what we want is this shape right here, and we don't need this, so what we're gonna end up making this and then just repeating it over and over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we delete this square, put this triangle back, and we're creating like a little medical symbol in the middle here, which would be just a circle of triangles with squares off of it, and that will become relevant later. Let's delete this buildup. So off of this corner again, let's go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. Come back with triangles. Delete that. Put this. And then rebuild that triangle there. And then, once again, delete the buildup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Delete the square, put this triangle back, and then we have one more to do. But oh, this is in the way, so we'll have to delete pieces here. We could also just move this out this way, and then build from here, and then just build it back. It'll create the same spacing. If you've already upgraded that, you can use that trick, but I'm going to go ahead and 7, 8, delete those because I can. Alright, let's go back again. Delete the buildup, and then build this back. Right, so now we've got this shape right here. It's just the outline of the medical cross I was talking about. And the one change we're going to have to make, as soon as I delete all this buildup, is at this triangle section, just build the triangles around. That will create, these here will be the bunker, and this is some honeycomb for the bunker. Nope. So, oh, alright. Come on. Alright, so that's pretty much the final shape. We'll be adding a few squares on the outside for airlocks. But, oh, we do want to add a little honeycombing at all these squares here. So that is the foundation layout.
Welcome back. A little bit has changed. There's been a small time skip. The base has been redesigned since you last saw me. If you upgrade, as you see here, these two triangles in the center, and this to sheet metal, that's what we're going to be doing next. That is where the bunkers are going to be. But next on the list is we're going to, okay, let's turn the B grade off here. We're going to be placing in the center bit. This is manual foundation placement. I doubt you will get it first try. It helps to line up the hotbar between the third and fourth slot with the metal floor. That gets you roughly straight. And then what you want to do is about halfway up the quarter wall. You want to line it up just about there. That looks good to me. Then to test if you got it right, check all these slots. If they're all blue, then you can build here. These slots too. Alright, that looks good. That's the second time in a row I've done that flawlessly. Takes a bit of practice, don't worry if you don't get it first time. And then next up, we're going to build up the bunkers. So they're going to be sheet metal, so let's grab our sheet metal. Leave this guy empty for now. But just build around here. Oh, my bad. Then put the ceilings on. Ceilings want to match up to, oh, missed this wall here. Alright, so ceilings want to match up to these walls. Make sure you have them. Alright, almost done with the bunkers, and we need to connect the floor. The floor needs to connect to this roof here. This is so that you can place the roof that opens the bunker through the floor. You want to aim for right there. You want to be able to see that spot, and you should be able to place it. And as long as you can, you're good. You can place this wall in. Now, if you have this wall in and you haven't placed this roof, it'll default to right here. Make sure you place it so it's over, if you do have to place it again. And then after you put in that ceiling, you can place the wall. So let's go around and do that. Alright, that's all the bunkers done. Alright, next on the list, after you build the bunkers, you're going to go ahead and build the central TC. It's going to be a classic 8 rocket design. Don't worry about the external TCs. I'll go into them in a minute, but they're pretty much the same. So what we're going to do is on one of these, you'll want 3 of these to be sheet metal just so it's harder to pick them out. On one of the sheet metal ones, go ahead and throw your TC. I'm going to have to delete all those out there, but you can place this. You'll need to place it first. Then you want to honeycomb it like this. Sheet metal here. Put a roof on. Sheet metal that. And put 2 stone windows like that. And then put armored windows in here. And then your TC will be 8 rocket protected at the middle. And then on the external TCs here, you want to build these after. You can build 3 of them. The top, the bottom left, and the bottom right. 4 foundations away. Put the TCs in those, and then put the other ones 5 foundations away, and that's the closest you can get, I believe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little circle here. It's the same design, except I have a door on. Get that out of my face. And then 2 window frames and the TC. It's a very simple design. You do need armored window frame, or armored window something. Armored window frame, not the bars. And that's the next step of the design. So next we're going to do the external TCs, which would just 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and 4. So these are the minimum distances you can place the TC out from. They're different because you can place the TCs at the shorter ones and then the further ones. Otherwise, they would all be 5. So let's go ahead and place a TC. I do the a symmetrical 8 rocket design. So it'll look like this. You can put any TC design here you want, though. There's a good evil worst video about TCs like this. External TCs, what's the best one? I do recommend it's 8 rockets or more. You want the connectors to be sheet metal. And let's put a door on there. These will be armored window frames. And TC can go in here. And you can put a simple door here. If it gets opened, doesn't matter, it's still 8 rockets. Now our base looks like this. Just a small reminder, while building, I placed this guy's TC before I placed that guy on the 4. This is the 5. You want to place all 4 of the 3 of the 4 block away ones, and then place the 5 away ones, or you'll need to break the 4 away one, or you'll need to break the 5 away ones. So do the closer ones first, and then the further ones after, because otherwise you won't be able to place the TCs. And this guy first, always. So now that the TCs are in, upkeep's in them, we can move on to the next part of the build. Before we continue to the next build, the next section of the build, keep in mind, what you do past this point does not matter. I do recommend you do some of the strategies like roof stacking, which would be this here, assuming these do fit. Like, try to use that in your design if you differ it from mine. But at this point, you can stop watching the video and comfortably do whatever you want with this design, and use all the bunkers and whatnot. Just make sure that you can access this right here. These, you need to be able to access them to place the roof. This is how it's supposed to be done. You can do it a couple of other ways. You can be here and place the roof, but then you can't access the bunker. So that's why I have it placed up here in my design. It's pretty finicky. It's pretty much, you have to think about it as you need to be able to see that spot right there. So if I go right here, I can see that one spot. Let's go back. It's turning nighttime, but I can see that spot. And it lets me place it. So that's how you place it. Alright, for the next step, we're going to go into the bunkers, place a little shelf to put our boxes on, and extend that shelf out to right here. This way you can still come in and jump up to the next area. And copy that around all 6 bunkers, need that. And then next, we're going to enclose this, put a furnace right here, or a ladder hatch if you have that, and when you get it you can also replace it. Half wall, shelves here, boxes go there. Then we have pretty much the basic bottom part down. Next we're going to do the entrances. Next to every bunker you'll want to place 1, 2, 3, and then all the way over here 4. 2 door frames, and then throw a roof on it. Make sure that it's lined up this way, so that this is not connected like this. Let me show you. It shouldn't let you place it, but if you remove that, it will. If you mess it up, it will, so be careful of that. It is definitely possible. And then you want to put a wall here, here, and here as honeycombing. And that's it. You can, even with this, you can still place the roof. If you're having a hard time placing the roof, you can remove this wall frame here from the design. Makes the hole bigger, easier to see through. Make sure you practice placing a few times so you know if you want to have this here or not. The base is definitely stronger with it, especially from door raids, but it is up to you in the end. So go ahead and copy this around to all 6 sides, and I'll see you in a little bit. Now that we're done with the first floor, next on the list is the second floor. So what we're going to be doing is making a little entrance to this guy. We're going to be putting a bunch of roofs up here, so just need to make a little entrance. Everything else can be whatever. Let's put some half walls in here for stability. Cover that right up. Cool. Alright, next, place on the right and center a wall frame on each of these areas. Put a roof on it. They should connect. They should not have a hole between these two parts. They should connect nice and nicely. Next, put up a bunch of half walls like this. You'll need a place right here, 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 and here, and then you can place on top of that this floor stacking. If you haven't done it quite right down here, you won't be able to place these low walls right here. It's not a big deal. You just need to upgrade these guys right here to sheet metal, and that should prevent any of that. This just makes it look nice and fluid, part of one base. Everything up here, actually, before you put these in up here, you may want to upgrade these to sheet metal if you have the extra sheet metal. That will help with roof raids, people coming through the roof because they're stupid. This base is already strong against roof designs because the loot is distributed. But if you want to add more security, this is how you do it. Put all these up to sheet metal. Uh-oh. Stream's blurred. Oh no. Oh well. Not YouTube. Alright, so what's tricky here is you'll need to place on one side or the other. Up here it doesn't matter. It's one building. But this... Oh, I'll have to delete you. This, the holes over here, is different from this, the holes over here. You want your holes to line up with these holes right here, so that there's less building issues. It's possible to do it the other way and have the base work, but in order to keep it nice and symmetric, you can get a lot of extra stuff done. There's some places where you couldn't place walls if you hadn't done that. Let's throw all these up to sheet metal. Same with up here, actually. And kerblamo, that is some roof stacking done. We can also place walls right here, which we'll be doing later. Next, we'll be doing the internal living space on the second floor. Placing the wall on the square will be kind of hard. You'll need to look to the left so that it snaps onto that different angle. And we'll be building a circle around here. And then fill all the externals out here with just honeycomb. I'll be finishing that up later. Missed that one. Alright, and now you'll want to be on these triangles, places like this. Our jump up will be here, and will be living spaces in here. You can put anything you need: furnaces, beds, workbench, research table, repair bench, barbecues, anything you need can go in there. And then these jump ups here will go up to the next floor and the shooting floor. Just need to walk around and do all these. So if you need to slap a level 3 down, slap it right here. All you need to be aware of is this is how you open the bunkers. Before you place anything in here, make sure you can still open the bunker once it's there. You need to be able to stand in this triangle and look down through the hole. So a bed that covers up the hole won't be able to do it. But as long as it doesn't cover up the hole and you can still stand on the floor right here, it will work. Even if you have to remove it, if you won't be opening a specific bunker very often, say it's your boom chest, you can put furnaces here and just pick them up whenever you need to open the box. And then you'll need to throw your jump ups half walls right here, and do that for all 6 sides. Anything you need goes in here though. If there's not space for it anywhere else, put it in there. Next, you want to put a floor on. Make sure the floor is on the right side if you're looking from the inside. That's directly over the bunker, in case you got it turned around early process. Go ahead and put floors all over here, put windows on the outside, and then start building up walls in the center here. Make sure they line up the same way as the floor, if on these square bits. Actually, that doesn't fit. Looks like we'll have to improvise. Line it up where it fits. Put half walls in the center here, same as we did on the bottom, the floor below. Go ahead and add the outsides to this boy. Upgrade these to metal. Remember, kids, roof rating is gay. Alright. Now we will put... Oh, we do need to add the external here so that all this can be supported. It'll all fit eventually. You just need to make sure you have all these connected. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. So it won't fit right there. So we just need to put the center bit here. Sheet metal all of this. And then fix the outside. Oh, right. That's square. Oh, what? Okay. That lines up to this side. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was missing that triangle. Okay. Right, and then it all lines up same way with the bunker. Goes all the way down. These holes can be used for raid defense. If you're down here, you can shoot up into the shooting floor for base defense. However, it also works in reverse. They can shoot down, so do be careful of that. We're going to want some doors leading out of here. We can do that all the way around as well. And once your roof is finished, I'll show that in a second. So once you finish getting the roof all on, it should look like this with the lines going into the center. These are 7 distinct bases with 7 distinct upkeeps, which means your total upkeep is about 3 times less. Sounds about right to me. I don't know the exact figures. You can upgrade a bunch of these to sheet metal if you would like. And you can change this base in any way you like, put a compound around it, do whatever you want. I would recommend you change it slightly from what I have, but the basic Typhoon shape of the bunkers is very hard to change. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. There's a lot of stuff you have to subscribe to make sure everything works. You can also build these bunkers yourself by themselves. I'll show you how to do that real quick here. It's pretty much the same as I showed, just 8. There's a junk pile there. I can't even build this. That's a rip. Alright, let's show it like this. That's 8 squares, and then come back with triangles. Delete that triangle. And then like this. And then those are those bunkers. They need to be upkept separately. Be careful of that. That's why there's multiple TCs in this design, and most of my designs at this point. And that is the Typhoon. Thank you for watching this video. Any questions in the comment section will be answered promptly, assuming I see them. So if you don't get a response the first time, shoot me another one. I get notifications every single time. I will get to you eventually. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.